we are off to Porto today. Jay put the roof rack on the car this morning, so that can only mean one thing. Yes, we are off to go and buy Baby Story's cot. Can't lie though, we are feeling a little bit on edge this morning. We weren't sure whether we should actually go to Porto or not, because as Jay was putting the roof rack on the car, lots and lots of smoke started coming over the village and the garden, and the car started getting covered in ash from the forest fires. Leaving our village just now, the sky looks rather scary and eerie, and it's got a very smoky orange look to it, and it is a bit nerve-wracking.
There's a website that you can check here in Portugal called fogos.pt, and it tells you where all the fires are live. So I checked that, and then just to be sure, I put the drone in the air and I had a look to see if there was any fire nearby, and there wasn't. It's quite far away, but the smoke is coming right over the village. Yeah,
it's funny because when we first woke up today, we thought, oh good, it's clearing up, because the skies looked a little bit blue, and then an hour later, completely different. So it's a little bit worrying. No one else in our village seems worried though, that we have seen so far. Everyone's still just out gardening, and there was a lady walking along the road with her veg in her wheelbarrow and having a chat on the street. There's cars around and people were just wandering around, so no one else seems worried, so we're taking that as a good sign, and we decided to continue with the plan anyway.
I'm not sure if this is fact, but I read somewhere that in central Portugal there may be a possibility of fires spreading faster because of the non-native eucalyptus trees that we have all around. They weren't supposed to be here, and they were planted apparently to make some kind of money, and now they're causing a big problem in the country. So it could be the reason why the fires are isolated more in the centre.
There is definitely a lot of eucalyptus trees and pine trees near where we live. It's quite a quick burning wood as well, so hopefully the fire won't reach our village. We are driving the non-toll route to Porto today. Each time we drive to Porto, it actually costs us about 13 euros in tolls return. So we thought we would take the non-toll route and save a little bit of money, and it only takes an extra 20 minutes. And it's a much nicer drive. We have just discovered though that the roof rack is making a horrible noise. I don't know, you probably can't hear it, but it sounds like we are sitting in a wind tunnel. It's like whistling. It's really weird, so we've got to sit with that noise for 120 kilometers now.
Beautiful Porto, we've arrived. It took 2 hours and 10 minutes to get here on the non-toll roads, although somehow we ended up paying 60 cents in tolls. I don't know how that happened. Fairly nice drive. Roof rack still on the car. It is so hot today, 36 degrees, and you can tell everybody's out without their shirts on. There's a man walking around in just his pants. We're not in the normal place that we park. We're on the other side of the bridge, but we're going to walk down and get something to eat so we can feed Story and just eat something ourselves because we're hungry. We didn't put any sun cream on, did we?
No.
You're just doing Story now, I can smell it.
Yeah, Story's got hers on.
Don't ruin your new dress.
I won't.
Do you want me to do your back?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, it's really hot. There's a hot wind as well.
Yeah.
It's like being back in Asia, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, definitely.
It feels super burning. I think I can officially say this is the hottest that I've ever been in Portugal.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so.
It's well hot.
Yeah.
My favourite cafe's buzzing today. Loads of people. Do you need me to push that?
That was a bit of a calf workout.
I love Porto. I definitely think, even though Lisbon was nice when we visited, we haven't spent enough time there to know really what it's like, but it would be much easier to explore Porto on foot. Yeah. To do all of Lisbon on foot would be difficult. Yeah. It'd be hard. Yeah. Porto is a lot easier.
Yeah, I like Porto too.
Nice place to live, I reckon.
Yeah.
Sasha is just mashing up some bananas to give us a Story. We've never fed her outdoors before, have we? This is the first time. And we just came across a bit of a strange and crazy situation, didn't we, Sash?
We did.
We just met some people that flew in yesterday from Australia and they came to this cafe. We've driven up to Porto, walked into the same cafe, and they know who we are.
Hi Natalie and family!
How strange is that? The world definitely feels like a smaller place these days. Isn't that right, Story? I never realised how good this street looks, Sash. I don't think I've seen it without, like, people all over it.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. There's so much more activity here in Porto today down by the river. People are swimming, jumping in the water. Some dude offered me drugs.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah, we had a lovely lunch though. We went to Chocolateria de Flores and I got myself a vegan sandwich. It wasn't a vegan sandwich, but I took the cheese out, so it became one.
I had a quiche and salad.
And Story had some bananas.
Yeah, she ate all of her bananas, so that was good.
Now it's time for us to go and get this cot. The reason why we come up here. Right, Story? You're very good in there. Look at those feet. Right, let's go get you a bed, yeah?
We're back in the car and we have just driven over the Gaia Bridge. That's the first time we've driven over. We normally just stand and take pictures of it. But we're now driving on Gaia's side of the river. It's the first time we've actually properly been over here. It looks really nice and probably a good idea one day to come to this side of the river and explore because it looks nice. We made it to IKEA. Hopefully this won't take too long because IKEA can be a bit of a nightmare. Hope to be in and out quickly and with a cot very soon. Yeah, we got it. Didn't take long, did it?
No, only a couple of minutes.
Yeah. I think the longest part now is going to be trying to put it on the roof rack.
Amusingly, I just spent the last 10 minutes trying to fit it onto the roof and it actually goes inside the car. It's a bit of a squeeze, but there's more than enough space for these two and Story's chair.
Is that a man fail?
No.
Because you don't know how to use ratchet straps?
No. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to put them on the roof. Honestly, I didn't know what I was doing. It's not so much the ratchet strap thing. I do know how to use ratchet straps. I used to work on a building site. But it's how to tie the thing onto the roof rack. I wasn't sure if it would be safe.
I was watching Jay through the window when I was feeding Story. He just looked so confused.
Baby Bean.
Finished.
Your bed is in the car and you finished your din-din. Oh, you look so hot. Enjoy the air conditioning.
Yeah. Muslin. What's this? That's a camera. We'll buy you one day. Yeah.
You ready to go home? Beanhead? Hey, Beanhead. Oh, she's so grown up, isn't she?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go home.
We are almost home. Story has slept the whole way, which is good because it is her bedtime now. The dress that I was wearing today is actually from everything5pounds.com. They actually sent me a discount code to share with all of our viewers, which I thought was nice. So if you fancy going on the website, go and check it out. And if you fancy ordering anything, then you can use my special code, which is Sasha5, and it entitles you to 5% off of your order. I will put a link to the website down below in the description box, as well as details on the discount code. This has been a really comfortable dress to wear today, actually. I wasn't sure what the items were going to be like, to be honest, because everything's £5 and you think, oh, is it going to be any good? And I can honestly say it was better than I expected, and they definitely are good quality garments. I don't normally wear high-necked stuff, So this is the first time in a long time I've worn something like this, but I thought it would be nice to try a different style. So it was the dress's first outing today and I'm pleased with it. I think it is quite nice. Before we end the vlog today, it is of course phrase of the day time and I'm doing it. Queres vestido novo? And that means, would you like a new dress? Thought it was fitting. Would you?
No. Don't you think vestido sounds like a vest?
Yeah.
No, it's not, it's a dress.
Yeah. So that is it for today. Please hit the thumbs up button for our little outing in Porto. Yeah, we finally got Story's cot. Now we have to build it. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, and don't forget to check the description box for the discount code and the link for the clothes website. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.